Hi, this is Vernon with IT Tax and Business Solutions, and we are a company that's been helping small business services for over 30 years. And one of our apps is called Max Account Keeping System. And this is an app that was developed to help small businesses track their income and their expenses, and more than that. I will be starting a 10 video series, and one of the first topics is why small businesses struggle to keep business and personal expenses separate. Now, I am the husband of an accountant, and I've been working in our business for some time now. And one of the things that we saw was small businesses um, they have an issue when they mix their accounts, their business account and their personal account. When you're a small business, you start off with your making money using your personal expenses, which you cannot write off with your account. So it causes confusions. A lot of people start off with that personal account before they open up their business account and paying themselves. So it becomes a problem with the accountant trying to track their expenses and put it on their tax return. Also, it's hard to track when what's business and when it's personal. A lot of people will put their food on there, their wine, their drinks on there. Some of them will put their mortgage on there, which you cannot write off. So it becomes a problem with your accountant. So we develop a way to streamline your expenses and your receipts onto a system that will help you track your income and your expenses. Audits, yeah. One of the red flags is that the IRS will track your receipts, and if they're not all business related, it's going to cause an audit risk, a red flag, and they're going to ask you what's going on. Can you prove if this is a business expense when it looks like it's personal? Okay. Yes, hard tax filing. The accountant will have to ask you a dozen questions to verify everything that you do. And I've learned this with my wife, the accountant, is that everything must be trackable. They must have an audit trail when you are presenting your taxes to your accountant. It cannot be verbal. It cannot be all on an Excel file, or I'm just going to give you some numbers and say, hey, this is what I did. No, an accountant must verify every transaction that is coming from an business. Most of the time, it's receipts, and your receipts got to match up with what is on your bank statements. Okay, whether the bank you're using, whether you're using Square, it's got to be trackable so that you won't get an audit from the IRS, and then you got to hire an accountant to unravel the mess. So the best thing to do is to create a dedicated checking account right after you get your EIN number, right after you get you start getting your business plan and your ideal. You must get a dedicated checking account with a dedicated checking account card, so that when you do go out and need to buy supplies or need to buy things for your business, whether you're paying for it as an expense, that it's trackable on that card. Thereby, our system, Max Account Keeping System, will help you track all these expenses along with your income and generate with you and report. Whether you have your own account or not, this is designed to help you learn how to, what we call your chart of accounts, how to track your different expenses with your company and give you a picture and a report at the end of the month and at the end of the year. So that's one of the things that you need to think about when you are creating your business, is to separate your business from your personal. I know it's tempting, but it's a discipline that you got to do. All right, well, that's it for the first video. Have a blessed day and see you in our next video. Not paying yourself and in a consistent salary.